Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of the Resurgent dig deep and find a way to beat the forces of Off constantly. We caught up with Resurgent leadership after the fight, who discussed how the flow of battle favored them.
Yeah, great shot calling, great coordination. Things just kind of worked out the right way. As usual, I guess it really is just the fort. We always kind of get botched up a bit, but I guess like it just kind of happens. You see the right moment, people just kind of let it fly.
KOTT then traveled to Weaver's Fen and caught up with Lost Templar, who were celebrating their send-off victory for one of their service members.
It was definitely a fun send-off. I appreciate all the just warm welcomes, and I'm excited to come back in a few months. So, got a lot of people, some war experience, and I think it was just a perfect way to kind of wrap up a new chapter. In my absence, there's going to be a whole lot less bis being rolled, so there's some big shoes to be filled.
KOTT News Crews would like to wish girthy opponent an uneventful deployment and look forward to their return. Turning to the weather, and it's going to be a beautiful morning all day long again until, you guessed it, a northern cold front will drive invasions into the border territories along the Death Wall. 2 simulated fantasy combat resolution tonight brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's Up first, the Marauders of Nameless Corgi assail the Syndicate forces of Searing Void for control of the secondary oil reserves of Cutlass Keys. The Marauders of Nameless Corgi attempt to expand their empire by conquering their neighbor and claiming their oil. But the forces of Searing Void have a lot of funding wrapped up in the research and development of the pipeline. They can't afford to lose. Then, the Syndicate forces of We Bang Anime Chicks assault the Covenant forces of Ancient Templar for control of the bear-infested forests of Brightwood. As the spring season wraps up and the summer approaches, the anime binge watchers are in between sessions and start a war to keep busy. For Ancient Templar, maintaining the Northern Territory to allow for pipeline development is a key infrastructure hold. They're sure to come out fighting. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.